But before we get to that, we have to address a story that's coming up on your screen as well. So let's actually put the spotlight on that. We're learning from sources that the RBI has sent a letter of displeasure to Bajaj Finance. And this is on co-branded credit cards, that part of their business. Vivek is joining in with the more. Vivek, what are you picking up?
Well, that's right. What we understand from our sources is that the RBI has sent a letter of displeasure to Bajaj Finance. This is on the co-branded credit card business. Remember, our Bajaj Finance actually had two types as far as the credit card business is concerned. One with RBL Bank and the other one with DBS Bank. The RBI communication, as per sources, actually has gone ahead and cited two earlier communications that has transpired between RBI as well as Bajaj Finance. One is a letter dated Jan 31st and Bajaj Finance's response to that particular letter on February 22nd. So now the latest letter of April 1st that, that was received by Bajaj Finance, where RBI has clearly stated that the company has not proactively identified gaps and vulnerabilities as far as the credit card business practices are concerned. They flag significant risk to customers. Their communication also points to reactive approach, failure to maintain adequate internal controls. And along with that, in the response that Bajaj Finance had given to RBI, they had actually said that their role was limited to customer solicitation. However, RBI does not agree with them. They say that Bajaj Finance cannot absolve itself of responsibility to partner banks and, more importantly, to their customers. So what are the regulatory directions that RBI has sent and given to Bajaj Finance? Number one, they say that Bajaj Finance must now monitor and ensure adherence to all timelines. Along with that, Bajaj Finance now needs to seek an independent validation through an external audit process with prior RBI approval. And along with that, they say that the audit must cover data security measures as well as cyber security measures. Along with that, this is very important. The company says, RBI tells Bajaj Finance that going forward, Bajaj Finance must now obtain explicit approvals from the Department of Supervision of RBI if it intends to re-engage in the co-branding credit card arrangements. It is important to note that the current RBI regulations do not require NBFCs and banks to seek prior approval from RBI before entering into a co-branded credit card agreement. Now, Bajaj Finance, however, it's important to note that the impact may be limited given the fact that at the end of Q3, Bajaj Finance actually said, and it's part of the investor presentation, that it will cease incremental sourcing of co-branded credit cards with RBL Bank as well as DBS Bank. Existing cardholders will continue to receive services from the respective banks. We reached out to Bajaj Finance. We have not yet received a response. If and when Bajaj Finance do respond to us, we will update our viewers on the same.
All right. Vivek, thank you very much for that. So that's the individual stock story that we are focusing on.